Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the WuPig Podcast. Shout out OD, shout out G Holmes, it's the bag. Big sexy. Woo, yeah, woo, yeah, woo, big, woo, big, podcast, 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 woo, big, woo, big, woo, big, big, podcast, football, basketball, whatever you need, podcast, woo, big, shout out the fans, man, woo, big, keep the support live, let's get it, podcast, you know we gon' keep it real every time, every single time, woo, big, woo, big, woo, big, we too cold, baby.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of the WuPig Podcast, coming to you live from the Insurance Max Studios, where we talking about everything Arkansas Razorback football and basketball every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Also, check out the website, thewupig.com. Experience peace of mind with Insurance Max, your one-stop solution for home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. Don't wait. Call today for a free, no-obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max, where protection meets affordability. Dial now and safeguard what matters most. 870-534-2823. In the WuPig Podcast, man, we streaming on all major platforms. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Make sure you subscribe to us on all platforms. And if you enjoy the audio version of the podcast, you can find us everywhere. Apple Podcasts, but we like that Spotify. You can switch between audio and video. Check us out. And we can't forget about our guys, 3M Electric, serving Northwest Arkansas. They're your trusted commercial and residential contractor. As a SDV OSB, they're dependable and reliable with no job too big or too small. When it comes to your electrical needs, contact 3M Electric, 479-408-9865, and let them know you heard it on the WuPig Podcast. And already, you know who I got in the building. Oh, we got somebody else in the building today.
Oh, what we got here?
Mama, there go that band. We got Box in the building today. G Holmes and DZ ain't gonna be with us today. They got other things to do today, so they're not gonna be here with us. But we got the man, the myth, the legend in the building. And man, we jumping into it right away, Box, man. The Hogs did something neither one of us thought that could happen, man. They beat LSU, man.
What, go 3-7?
Well, we both said they would win 3 games. We just didn't think that it would be LSU. What impressed you most about that win, man?
Nothing.
Nothing?
We did what we supposed to do.
But they beat a team that neither one of us said they had a chance to beat, though.
No, before we played Missouri, I said we gonna beat Missouri and LSU.
I remember that. Box.
I knew we was gonna beat them one time. So they didn't do nothing I didn't expect them to do. But they is gonna fulfill our obligation and win 3-7.
Yeah. So nothing impressed you about it. I mean, just the overall gameplay. What did you?
I think the game. We just haven't been here, done that. We don't see them play good. We don't see them follow up with a bad loss. So if they beat Alabama, I'll be more impressed. But they just did what we expect them to do, win. We knew they was gonna win 3 games. That's a 3rd game. So was I impressed? We won. Yes, I was happy we won. But other than that, it is what it is right now. Cause what you know what that win did? It still didn't do nothing to move the needle. We still playing that first game in the SC tournament.
Yeah, man. I tell you what I enjoy when I watch the game. I enjoyed just the heart that they played with. They ain't laying down and just taking these L's. They ain't just all the way checked out. The boys are still playing hard. Devo looks like he's back in form. He's shooting long 3-pointers that I'm like, what is you doing? But at least he let it go. So he looking like he back to himself. But man, I like the fact that they didn't lay down. They fought hard. They played hard. I like the fact that Musselman has really shortened his rotation. He ain't bringing but 8 guys off the bench, and the rest of 8 guys on the court, maybe 9. I don't know if I can count 9. But hey, guys is not coming off that bench. Blocker, Minifield, Bacchiotomy, he out. But hey, off the bench, all we got is Twinkle Toes, Davenport. Who else coming off that bench?
That's about it. Because everybody else on the bench. He might put Blocker in there once in a while, but that's it. You got Ellis and Ellis. Well, you got Davenport and you got Mitchell. Other than that, there ain't a lot of people coming off the bench.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So hey, he's shortening up that rotation. And they doing their thing.
I'm surprised that when he showed up his rotation, Devo is not in that rotation in the second half. Devo is not even on the bench. He laying on the floor so the cameras don't see him. He is sitting on the floor so the cameras don't see him. You don't even see him on the bench. He sits on the floor every time he go to the bench. He don't even be on the bench. And so I think with Devo on the bench, you got better ball movement. And so when you got better ball movement, you're going to score a lot more points. The ball just ain't being held, being shot from 30 feet out, air ball this. So you got better ball movement when you ain't got Devo in there. Because Devo is a ball stopper.
Yeah. Well, like Nima said, man, the season over. It is, but we're going to enjoy the win while we get them, man. We're going to enjoy the wins because we got to wait a whole year to see these dudes again. So, well, not a whole year. We got to wait at least 6-7 months. So, hey, we might as well enjoy it while we can, right? We got to win. We ain't had too many of them this year. We ain't going to nobody's tournament. So, hey, we might as well enjoy them while we can, man.
We still got a chance to go to NIT, and I think if they get that bid, they'll go. He'll go.
Hey, before we move on from what impressed us, man, I'm going to tell you something that impressed me. Your boy Lawson actually dunked on somebody, man.
Well, that was pure luck.
That boy dunked on somebody. I was like, look at Lawson. That boy that got up off the ground, man. The dude won about 5'10", though. That he dunked on.
That boy took a blue pill before the game so he can have some energy. Because he ain't dunked in so many games. I don't forgot he could dunk.
Man, that boy, Minifield is just, not Minifield. Lawson is, I'm just sorry, man. That boy just, with my butt.
You know I wanted him just to get back in the Memphis area. He ain't did nothing for me for the Memphis area.
No, not at all.
And he probably the worst Lawson son, honestly. Out of all the Lawson boys, it was 2 more. He probably the worst Lawson son out of the whole mix.
That boy's funny, man. That dunk was nasty, paper player. Now, we gotta talk about that boy Khalif Battle, man. He is on a unbelievable 4-game streak. He didn't score 39 points over the last 4 games. He broke Jody Meek's record of a 4-game most points in a 4-game streak. Why do you think it took him so long to get going in this Musselman offense?
I wouldn't say he got going. Well, this is what people need to understand about Khalif Battle. Khalif Battle is not a shooter. He's a scorer. Scores, you're going to run into a dead patch. You're going to run into a hot patch. This is one of his hot patches. He is not a shooter, so he can come out the next game and brick everything because that's what a shooter do. That's what a scorer do. A shooter going to be consistent. A shooter is a Pat Bradley. A scorer is a Alex Dillard. That Khalif Battle is a scorer. That's when you've seen the patches during the year of him not doing something. Now all of a sudden, now he hot. when a score get hot, they hot. But they can come out the next game and not do nothing. That's what a scorer do, because he's a scorer. He's not a shooter. Stephen Curry is a shooter. Mikal Bridges is a scorer.
Yeah. I get it. But he had games where he didn't even play. Somebody that can put up 30 plus points a game, not even play at all. So
he didn't play because he wasn't scoring. He wasn't hitting nothing.
But one thing we know about scores is you gotta keep giving them the ball. You gotta get them in positions to score. And putting him on the bench definitely ain't helping.
But you got to have an offense for a score too. Sometimes, if you ain't got an offense, that score is gonna be lost in the shuffle because he got to get his touches. And so he's just a scorer. When you got a score like that, they can go on runs like that, but they can also go on games where they ain't doing nothing because the ball bouncing a little bit here, a little bit there, but instead of the middle of the net. And so that's what Battle is. He's a scorer. A scorer that you ain't gonna go through the whole season hitting 50% of your shots if you're a scorer. You ain't Stephen Curry. You ain't Mark Price. You ain't none of them players. And so Ron Harper was a great player, but he was a scorer. And so Battle is just a scorer. So he just in that groove right now. But he can get out that groove too. We just got to enjoy it while it lasts. Who knows how long it's going to last? We don't know.
Yeah. I agree with that. But we going to ride the wave while we can. Hopefully he can put another streak together of some 20-point games and Mark can get going again. And maybe we can make some noise in the tournament, man. Just maybe.
Yeah, the only noise we're going to make is taking our clothes off, put them on a hanger, and put them back on.
Come on, Box, man. We got to pump some sunshine, man. We got to pump a little bit, man.
Bro, we just lost the Vanderbilt at home. And so we win. It's like always, we won one game, and guess what? We finna win the NCAA tournament. But we playing the first game. We got to win 4 straight games in 4 straight days. That ain't never been easy to do. Yeah, Arkansas teams had done it before. It ain't going to be this team.
Yeah.
Because guess who we play after if we win that first game? And let's Kentucky get the number 2 seed, we playing Kentucky again. The second game.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that during the game. They posted that. Man, hey, we may be able to do something. Maybe we played them tough. At Rump, so we may be able to do something. I don't know, man. With Kentucky. I mean, I think I hope we can go on the streak, man. I need some happiness. I need some sunshine, man. I need the Hogs to make some noise in the SEC tournament, man. The
only streak we going on is when them boys get in their cars in Fayetteville, heading down the freeway.
Right. What did you think about? I don't know if you saw this, but Khalif Battle's press conference, man, when they were talking about him possibly returning.
I like that because I hope he do come back. I hope he do come back because he can actually help us out next year. Because this is the first year in the SEC. He done been battle tested, and so I think he'll do better next year to help his draft position than he was this year. Because he was just so streaky this year. It'd be stupid for him to leave. He got to come back and put together a consistent season from beginning to the end. So I think with another year of maturity that he'll do that.
Yeah. And man, shout out to Hunter McLaren on Twitter, man, or X, whatever they want to call it now. He says Battle D has improved drastically as well. His defense is looking better. It's looking better.
He has played better defense, but I think that's just because he got to. If he don't want to be on the bench, he got to play defense. He was on the bench because he didn't play defense. So he know he got to do something. But one thing about Battle that I see, he just scares me because every time that he go to the basket, go to the free throw line, he hurting. And I don't know if he just putting on the front or he actually hurting. He just always bending down and he hurting. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know if it's a front or he just hurting for real. But if he ain't hurting for real, I think he fronting. Because he always hurting. At some point during the game, he bending over, he hurting for some other reason. I don't know what it is. And he doing that for a while.
Yeah. I don't, he got them bad ankles, man. Bad ankles. He's always had an ankle issue, seem like.
Yeah, that's what Stephen Curry had when he first came in the NBA. Ankle problems. So what do you think about the game?
Man, again, I like the fact that they played hard. I like to see Mark and Battle both get off. I don't like to see one of them dominate. So it's good to see them actually playing together, passing each other the ball. That's something that I haven't seen all year. They actually passed each other the ball. They actually, showed some camaraderie when they were out there playing together. Man, I like what I see. It's just a day late and a dollar short. That's the only thing. So,
you think Battle shooting too much?
Nah. Who else gonna get 30? Who else gonna get us 30 points?
Well, I don't think he is. I don't think he is. Yeah, right. Hey, what was he? What was he 1 for whatever on 3-pointer last game again? He had 1 3-pointer. Well, I don't think he shoot too much. I think he's shooting just right. I do think when he drives to the basket and he got 2 or 3 men on him, somebody's open. You ain't gotta go in there and get beat on. It don't hurt to pass the ball when you know you ain't got nothing. And I think sometimes he forces it because there be some people open. If 2, 3 people on you, it's somebody open. But he got a one-track mind right now. That's the score. And so I think he needs to start dishing sometime when he collapsed that defense. That'll make things easier. And then you talking about that could be the difference between winning and losing.
True that. I mean, because you get Twinkle Toes the ball anywhere around the goal, he gonna put that ball in the hole. He did blow a couple layups last night. He smoked a couple layups, but for the most part, he gonna put the ball in the hole.
I think it was senior night, and he was in his emotions. I guess he probably mad at his brother because his brother got all conference and he didn't. Who knows?
I mean, he is playing at a lower level school though. I mean, come on.
Hey, all conference. Everybody in the NBA ain't from the Power 5 conferences.
Man, we got a super chat, man. Shout out Jeremiah. Thank you for supporting the channel. He says, I think what's been helping Battle score lately is he's learning to get to the foul line. And sometimes all it takes for some players to get going is seeing the ball go in the hoop. Facts. That's absolute facts, man.
And that's what a scorer needs.
Yeah.
And it ain't nothing wrong with being a scorer, but sometimes you got to deal with the good with the bad when you talking about a scorer. He ain't Pat Bradley. Pat Bradley was a shooter. Kareem Reed was a scorer. It's a difference between the two. And so sometimes that scorer is not going to have a good game back-to-back games, but he can come out and do what Battle doing right now. Break a record in SEC. And so, which it ain't easy to do because there's been a lot of scores come through the SEC, and he did something that a lot of people just ain't did. So, he rocking right now.
Anthony Thomas says, I like to see Graham replace Lawson. I think Graham is not playing. Now, this is what I heard. I don't know if it's true. I heard something's up with his grades. Matter of fact, I think it was Unbiased that brought that out on one of the shows, but I ain't confirmed that. I mean, I don't know. I call him backiotomy, so his back probably hurt. The boy got lower back issues.
Yeah, but if your grades messed up, is you even on the bench? Or you?
Hey, he dressed up. He was dressed out.
And I didn't think you can even be on the bench when your grades bad. I might be wrong.
Yeah. Well, man, it was a good win, man. I'm glad the Hogs won. We ain't even gonna nitpick them. It's good to see a win, man. We got a win that I didn't think that we would get. So hey, I'm cool with it. We won.
OD.
Yeah.
You knew we was gonna win that game because you the one said we're gonna be, along with me, 3-7. So what other game are they gonna win?
I picked Vanderbilt. I picked them to beat Vanderbilt.
So you picked them to lose against Texas A&M?
I don't remember. I picked them to win 3 games, and they beat Texas A&M. They beat Missouri, and then they was playing Vanderbilt, which is the team I picked them to win. So those I said we would win 3. They lost to Vanderbilt, and I was like, "Oh, it's over. We're going to lose 3 in a row."
Well, we're gonna end up with 3-7. So,
Well,
I'll take that. That's still better than 0-7.
yeah, true that. Well, man, it looks like football season kicked off today. First spring practice. And one thing that I heard, I was watching another podcast. Taylen Green seems to have taken all the first team reps. No other quarterback, your boy Jacoby Criswell, was in and out with the tools. What you think about Taylen Green being handed so far? I'm not saying that this is going to continue to be, but what do you think about him being handed first team reps, and do you think this is our quarterback?
I looked at some highlights today, and I seen live arms from all 3 of them, but I seen confidence in Green. That was the difference that I seen today. I seen confidence, like, this is my job, try to take it. That's what I seen in him today. And right now, it is his job. And he just, I think that Bobby Trino wanted him, Bobby Trino got him, and Bobby Trino gonna make him lose the job. But last year I wanted Jacoby because I just didn't want KJ. I think Singletary is a better quarterback than Jacoby. I just know he wasn't ready last year. So yeah. I think the person that beat Green out is gonna be Singleton, not Jacoby, if it's gonna be one beat him out.
Man, I can't wait to see these boys on April 13th, man. I wish we could get into some of those practices, man. I wish we had that access, man, to really be out there and really talk about it. Hey, absolutely, Shane, man. I watch everybody, man. I don't turn my nose up at anybody when it comes to this content game. I got my nose to the grind, man. I watch everything. So absolutely, 100%. Yeah,
I watch everybody. I don't mean I gotta like them or get on their podcast, but I watch everybody to see what everybody's saying, what everybody's doing. Because if you ain't doing that, you behind.
100%. 100%.
Hey, but I'm gonna say, it was one person. Somebody said something in the chat about, where is it at? Well, go ahead. I gotta find it.
Okay.
Oh, by Green. They talking about Green stats when he was at his last school. Don't y'all know Green stats at his last school was comparable to the LSU quarterback last year at his last school before he went to LSU?
So you saying in the right situation, he could be
in the right situation, you could be a Heisman winner because their stats was comparable at their former school till they went to Green stats was absolutely on par with the LSU quarterback last year before LSU quarterback went to LSU.
What he was at, like Arizona, somewhere around in there? Arizona State,
somewhere around there. But they had the same stats but under different circumstances, different players, better players, you see a different player.
Anthony Thomas says Singleton looks sharp. And one thing we know about sports, man, it all depends on the coach you get and the style that they run. You know, just like boxing style make fights. And different coaching makes a player look completely different. Ryan Mallett was in Michigan. He wasn't doing so well. Came to Arkansas, he was killing. So, in the right situation, Taylen Green may be that guy. But going back to my question, though, Box, for those guys that's been here on the hill, waiting a turn, waiting to get going behind KJ, how do you – now, this is a fine question I'm going to ask you. How do you think they feel not being given the opportunity to compete for the number one job?
I don't think they feel good, but it should push you to be better. I think it's a lot of quarterbacks in college football that get transfers from other schools that automatically jumps other players. Caleb Williams went from Oklahoma and jumped players at Southern Cal. And so you just got to get stronger and get better because I just think that's a part of the game. I mean, before that LSU, what's the name of the LSU quarterback? Can't think of his name.
Jaden Daniels.
He jumped a lot of players at LSU to get that job.
Mm-hmm.
It was people already there that he jumped to get that job. So it just ain't, it happens everywhere. And so you think Will Rogers didn't jump somebody at Washington State to go there?
Yeah.
So you get jumped. It's just about what you do with it, because just because somebody brought you in to replace you don't mean you still can't beat them out. It's just competition. You're going to have competition everywhere. And so.
I agree with that. Jeremiah says, did one of our offensive linemen walk away from the team? Yeah, one of them did leave. What's his name? Chambly. He did leave the team. I don't know the reason why, but he had a cryptic tweet. On Instagram, he posted a picture of him holding his all-conference freshman team trophy and basically saying, "Hey, I ain't lost love for the game. I'm gonna be back. May not be with the Hogs, but I'm gonna be back." And I think it was reported that he has lost love for the game. But according to his Instagram, that ain't the case.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: even if he came back, he wasn't beating that transfer that's coming in no way. From what I seen today,
Out of Michigan State.
Was he out of Michigan State or the other one of them tackles? I forgot his name. I looked at it. He wasn't beating them no way, so he was gonna be relegated to the bench anyway. From what I seen today. Mm-hmm. So he left because he know his job was already took. He wasn't getting that job back. That's the reason he left.
I mean, one thing is this, man, and I think that these young cats don't really understand. Sometimes a guy is just better than you. And I was watching Tom Brady talk about how many times he had to wait because they thought somebody was better than him. And he sat back and he waited and he waited. And then he got a chance to play and he killed. And he said, I'm going into my last year and they bring somebody in to compete with me. And he was like, I can't believe this. I've waited my turn. But Tom Brady, being the GOAT that he is, just went into the lab and he did the work. And I think these young cats, man, they scared of the work. They don't want the work. Yeah, you beat me out. Okay, cool. But I'm gonna holler at the strength and conditioning coach Be like, yo, what do I need to do? Get me back in the game. Hey, I'm going to be 10 toes down in practice, learning as much as I can. But, man, they don't want to do that. They want the easy way out. They want to play now. I'm just going to kick back and chill because guess what? One injury, I'm back in the game, and I've been putting that work in. I'm going to show you what I'm made of.
You know what made Saban Alabama team so dominant over the years before NIL? People stayed and waited their time.
Yeah.
So it really wasn't a rebuild because you had players be in the program 3 years. Now it's their time, and so now that time is over with. It ain't no more waiting. Because if I don't get to play this year as a sophomore, I'm leaving. And so that's the issue that's going on right now in college football, and it's going to end up watering down the NFL.
True that. Hey, shout out to Matt, man. We appreciate you supporting the channel, baby, as always. He says, I think it's Green's job to lose. But if Criswell or someone else shows they are the clear better quarterback, Bobby will go with them, in my opinion. Man, one thing I will say about Bobby Petrino is I don't question the fact that he is going to pay the best player for the job. Because Bobby don't care about nothing but winning. Nothing but winning, man.
That's it.
So he ain't gonna be out there playing Green just because, hey, I wanted you, I recruited you. Nah. Somebody better, Bobby gonna put him out there. Bottom line. But hey, before we go any further, man, we got 157 people in the building. I only got 50 likes. Do us a favor, man. Close out the chat for 5 seconds. Hit the like button. Come on back, man. We ain't going nowhere. We're about to open it up to the hog pen, and you know how we get down. Hope somebody ready to come up and kick it with me and Box tonight.
Hey, let me tell you one thing that Bobby Petrino ain't gonna do.
What's that?
He ain't gonna go ask the struggling quarterback if it's okay to put another quarterback in.
Oh man! Shout out to my boy Southwest Boaz.
We won't win.
Absolutely, 100%. We don't care who you put in the game, as long as we winning, baby. As long as we winning, Boaz, you need to come up on April 13th, man, to the hill, man, and kick it with us, man. Hey, we appreciate you hitting that like button, man. The rest of y'all follow suit, baby. Hit the like button. Close out the chat. Hit the like button.
I'm trying to figure out what that Boaz means.
Southwest that's his last name, so it ain't no big. That's actually his real name.
I was just trying to figure out what the last four of that Southwest mean.
Hey, no, that's what it means for real.
Well, that could mean something else too.
It could be, but nah, it was funny. That's really his last name, man. I ain't gonna tell him his real first name though.
Oh, so wait a minute. So when I first got on here, you told my government name, but you don't want to tell your homeboy's government name.
I can't. Hey,
what?
You know about? You can find him on YouTube, Southwest Boaz. Then you go find him. He out there. Go look him up. I'm telling you, one of the best rappers in Arkansas, right there, man. I'm telling you, go check him out. That's all I gotta say. You find Apple Music, type in Southwest Boaz. He got the hits. I'm telling you right now. The boy need a deal. He need a deal. Now. So that's, I know what I wanted to do. Did y'all see this? I got to download this. Hold on one quick hot second. I have got to show this video because you know, I must get the opinion of the hog pen. No, that ain't what I want. Shoot. I gotta get the opinion of the hog pen. Where is it? Here it is. Desktop. Here we go. Y'all gotta see this, man. I want to know what y'all think.
Coach of your secondary, Hudson. He been here 8th year. He's coming, or 9th year. He's coming back, Coach. Number 17. I know you were probably pretty happy when that's a guy you've been able to depend on really since you've been here.
Yeah, I love the guy. You know, and so everybody loves him, and you can count on him. He's going to know what he's doing. He's going to give you the most amount of effort. He's going to make plays for you. But yeah, we were glad that he decided to come back.
Now, y'all know who that is. That's the voice of Sam Pittman talking about that guy, Hudson Clark, man. He said he is so excited that Hudson Clark is coming back. Now, I said I was gonna give Hudson the benefit of the doubt, man. I said I was. But I just don't understand, how is it that us as fans see that Hudson Clark is doing Hudson Clark things, but the coach is happy to get him back? What does that say publicly to the guys that's coming up behind him? That I ain't got a chance to even play. Well, what y'all think about this? What you think about this, Box?
I think when that recording that you just did, we just want to win. I think that's a bunch of hogwash.
We won't win.
I mean, you don't want to win if you're still talking about Hudson Clark like he your son. Now, the only way I will be happy if Hudson Clark came back if he got on some PEDs and got some Usain Bolt. And got some Usain Bolt speed. That's the only way I'll be happy if he come back. Other than that, nah. So what's about to happen? Hudson Clark is going to take somebody's spot, and he's going to get burned on defense, and Sam Pittman's going to be okay with it because that's his son. He ain't going to care.
I wish I could get the video to play. The video don't want to play for me. Maybe let me add it this way. Let's try it this way. Oh no, I won't play the audio. That sucks.
I wish Sam Pittman give the defense coordinator the same freedom he give Bob Petrino, because he know Bob Petrino ain't gonna want to hear it. You ain't finna tell Bob Petrino what to do with his offense, because I'm pretty sure the defense coordinator know he got better players than Hudson Clark on that defense.
Yeah,
he can't be that stupid. So Hudson Clark playing is a Pittman power move.
Well, I talked to one of the players, and I asked him straight up today, man. I said, man, make me understand this. I said, make me understand this. Let me pull up my text real quick. I said, I sent him the video, and I said, am I wrong about Hudson Clark? His response was, I gotta be careful what I say. His response was, it's gonna be a rough year. Best way I can put it. But nah, Clark truly was one of the best DBs, the best safety to me. That's what he said. Now, this is one of the receivers, right? He's sitting here. I mean, and he talking to me, so he ain't gonna just like tell me, because he know I ain't gonna put his name out there. But he ain't gonna sit there and just tell me, yeah, Hudson is that guy. He gonna be like, nah, dude, that dude is trash. He told me straight up, nah, he's one of the best safeties out there.
Well, maybe Hudson Clark let him stroke his ego in practice by getting burnt, and he's feeling good about himself. I mean, you can't down a person that's stroking your ego every day in practice. I mean, I can burn this dude, so I feel like I'm betting what I actually am.
Oh man, that's wild, man. But man, before we get going and bring up the hog pen, man, I have got to shout my sponsors out, man. Let me jump over here, man. Hey, you gotta give my guys over at Insurance Max a call. What is it gonna hurt? You probably paying out the wazoo. You ain't checked your insurance rates in a while. Hey man, give my guys Wes and Caleb a call. Hey, it don't cost you a dime, man. It's a no obligation free quote. Don't wait, man. Call today, man. Secure your future with Insurance Max. Man, protection means affordability. Hey man, we need affordability now. Eggs is $18 a carton. Milk is $12. Meat, a pack of chicken costs about $85 now. Man, don't wait, man. Dial them up today. Safeguard what matters most. 870-534-2823. Call my guys over at Insurance Max. And I heard you got that new Tesla truck, right? You need to charge that thing up, man. Holler at my guys over at 3M Electric, man. They got something special for you, man. They are your trusted commercial and residential electrical contractor. As a SDVOSB, they're dependable and reliable with no job too big or small. When it comes to your electrical needs, contact 3M Electric, 479-408-9865. Man, you all already know. Let them know you heard it on the WuPig Podcast. Man, we got somebody already in the building waiting to come up and kick it with us. Let's see here. Give me one moment here. I feel like my audio is off. Man, we got Wes in the building, man. Wes, what's going on, man? How you doing tonight?
Can you actually hear me tonight?
I can hear you tonight, man.
Oh, man. It's a blessing.
Hey.
Prayers answered.
Hey, Wes, you and OD must did some troubleshooting yesterday.
Man, all right. So if you give me a regular webcam and an AirPod, I'm good. But when they start getting into the high-tech stuff, I'm lost. I got so many cables running over in my office, I don't even know what to do.
Man. Okay. I noticed something. My audio was a little weird. I hope y'all ain't been listening to this whole show and this audio been jacked up.
It sounded good
to me.
It sounded good? Okay, cool. Hey, man. Yeah. Hold on, man. Big Sexy in the building, man. He done came in here and popped in on us.
That's like, hey, that sucker went 100 miles an hour to get to that computer station. He told DZ peace.
Hey, man. Man, you know I got to serve the Lord, man.
Hey.
There you go.
Hey, so man, so the topics, man, we got open on the table, man. Y'all can pick whichever one you want to get into. We talked about Taylen Green being the Hogs' number one, looking like the Hogs' number one quarterback. We talked about Khalif Battle in his resurgence over these last 4 games. Man, he has basically broken the record, being the most points scored in a 4-game win streak, or a 4-game stretch, I should say.
Yeah.
Also, we talked about what impressed you most about the Hogs, man. Any of those y'all want to talk about?
Can you hear me okay, OD?
Yeah, you good, bro.
Guess what? Nothing in there impressed me. Not absolutely nothing. I ain't impressed.
That boy coming here shooting shots.
Hey, man, I ain't impressed.
He would listen to me before he got on.
Hey, man. I ain't impressed. I can talk about something else, man. Wes, what you want to talk about, bro?
Man, I'm going to have to be the devil's advocate of that comment because I was happy after the game last night. I mean, I'm not, I don't believe we're going to the NCAA tournament, but I was happy with Battle's play. I was really hard on him early in the season, man. I didn't even want him to play. And for him to make that kind of improvement and be so dynamic over the last 4 games, that impressed me. I also thought over the last several games, Mekhi Mitchell, he's been solid, man. They were killing him with the pick and roll last night. They couldn't stop it. Mm-hmm. So they're making good plays. And I thought, over the last few games, he's not done anything, super special, but Davenport has played better. I think he's played better on the court. It's too little, too late. I think we all know that, but I mean, I have seen improvement in the team.
What part of the Davenport 1 for 4, 1 for 5, 1 for 6? This improvement. I'm just trying to figure that
out. What's up, man? Boaz.
He come in. He come in to shoot.
Hey,
1 for whatever is not
hold
shooting.
on. Are your speakers on your computer?
Who?
Yours.
Yeah.
You gotta turn them off because it's coming through your mic.
It's the same thing I was at.
No, the speakers. The computer speakers.
I ain't got no computer speakers.
They didn't.
I guess I get feedback somewhere. I don't know where it came from.
You got
Somebody
your TV on? You know.
All right, my bad. Somebody had mentioned that in the comments, so.
Yeah, Box, I was going to respond, man. Yeah, I know his shooting's not been great. I just thought he was playing hard, and he's done some intangible things that helped the team. He did get 5 rebounds. He doesn't handle the ball a lot. He only had 1 turnover. He did have 5 rebounds and 4 assists last game. I know he's not a leader. Mark, Battle, Makai are the main dogs, but for I don't know, he's better than Pinion.
Yeah.
How you know he get more minutes than Pinion? Pinion only get the last 10 seconds.
My problem with Pinion is not his offensive game; it's his defensive game.
What part of Battle defense? What part of Davenport defense did you see?
Man, he as far as the eye test is concerned, I believe he's a better defender than Pinion. I haven't seen Pinion stop anybody.
You ain't seen nobody stop
Now,
nobody.
granted,
Ain't nobody stopped nobody all year. We got blown out by 30 at home. What part of that is stopping somebody? We just gave up 100.
Well,
we just gave up 111 points to Kentucky. What part of that is defense?
We didn't play defense, but neither did Kentucky.
Yeah, but we talking about Arkansas. We talking about Arkansas. What defense have we played all year?
We're not. But I mean, Pinion. Go back and look at his highlights, and then we can have a better conversation about it. Okay. Literally, every guy on the floor that he has ever guarded will blow by him. I mean, it's offensively, he's better than Davenport. And that's the thing that I wish he could at least play semi-average defense, because we really do need his shooting. I believe Pinion can shoot the ball. But, man, there's average Joes just blowing right by the guy.
Bro, everybody got blown by this year. What are you talking about? Everybody, even Devo, got blown by this year. What defense are you referring to? Because I'm lost.
Devo. Why is Devo even in the conversation about it?
Devo supposed to be our defensive stopper, but you talking about defense and Pinion defense. But check this out, though. Check this out, Wes. Check this out, Wes.
Yeah.
Pinion played 2 games, meaningful games this year. What did he do in them games? With minute for minute.
Pinion?
Yes. What did he do?
I think he played solidly on the offensive end. I do. I think I saw potential there from him. Am I froze?
I'm trouble. Y'all keep the conversation going. I'm doing my audio thing over here. Y'all good.
Okay, I thought I was froze or my box was froze.
Hey, Wes, when you talking about anybody defense, that's where you lose me, because we ain't played defense all year. You can't pinpoint it on one person, especially a person that ain't giving 5 minutes a game.
So
there's part of that I agree with, Box, but in the same sense, you have to, on the court, be able to at least somewhat slow a guy down. I know we haven't played good defense. We are agreeing on that point, but he can't play enough.
He don't play enough to judge nothing of his game. That's all I'm saying. He played 10 seconds of the last game. Is you gonna say he played a bad game?
I was talking about when he got a few minutes. What I saw, not 10 seconds of the game. I don't even know why they bring him in for the last 30 seconds of the game.
Because it's disrespectful. That's just disrespect.
That would tick me off.
Yeah, I'd be mad. I do him like Scottie Pippen. I ain't going in.
I'd go in.
West, you know we can hear you crunching, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm still. Right.
Hey man, you know how OD get with his audio, man.
My bad. I got to be mindful of that stuff. Oh, I go in, Greg. I will go in the game, but you better not let me get the ball because I'm letting it fly from 3/4 court.
Hey, with
10 seconds, you gonna have to.
It's true. I'm gonna tell Muss, run me a play, boy.
Run a play for me. Yo, hey man, shout out. I gotta give a shout out to a couple people, man. I'm gonna give a shout out to my sister-in-law Netta up there in Fayetteville. She a real true supporter, man. So shout out to you. And tell my little nephew Chipper what's up too.
So I got one thing that I want to talk about real quick. Now, let me hit this button. I'm gonna come right back to y'all, man. I gotta come on screen real quick. Hey, we got a campaign that we running, right?
Uh-oh.
We got a goal to reach 3,000 subscribers by the end of March. That will be our 1 year we started the WuPig Podcast. If you not subscribed to the WuPig Podcast, create an account, subscribe to the channel. Help us get to that 3,000. We need 218 people to hit the subscribe button. Last month, y'all didn't show that much love. We only grew so much. This month, y'all need to help us run the numbers up. By the end of March, we trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Man, show us some love. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Help us grow this thing so when football season start up, we rolling and rocking, baby. Hey, help your boys out, man. Help your boys out.
Yo,
help them out.
I got something to say too about that, OD. Also, just because, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit of what we done this year. So this year we had a couple of dudes that just got in, had an idea, and like I tell the story, man. 2:00 in the morning, me and OD on the phone. And we decided we wanted to do something specifically about the Razorbacks because we saw a need that wasn't being fulfilled. And since that time, you guys have helped us to become, by the numbers, the second most watched Razorback content. We passed all them other boys. We passed them. You know why we passed them? Because we keeps it real. We ain't on here just trying to talk about what, mainstream people want to talk about. We've been keeping it real. We tell you guys the lowdown and the gritty. And it's truly the barbershop, and it's been a great ride. And we appreciate everything that you do. So that's what we trying to do, man. We trying to get to that 3,000 subs for our first year. Just bringing you guys this, some people like it, some people don't like it, and we love all y'all. You know what I'm saying? We love the haters too. So appreciate you guys, but yeah, y'all go tell a friend to go tell a friend, man, to come holler at your boys over here at the WuPig Podcast.
Hey, I'm gonna shout out A Don. She says Davenport plays defense to the best of his ability and gives effort the whole time he is in the game. He is one of the few players rebounding around the basket offensively. I like Davenport's energy. He does play hard no matter if the ball is going in the hole or not. I like Davenport all right with me. I ain't got no beef with Davenport. He does play hard.
He just can't shoot.
Hey, let me explain something.
Sometimes he can, man. Sometimes he hit a couple.
Hey, let me explain something about Davenport. We all like Davenport. Yes, he plays hard. He got recruited to Arkansas for one reason and one reason only. That's to shoot threes. He ain't doing that.
No.
At the end of the day, he ain't doing what he got recruited for, and that's to shoot threes. His three-point percentage sucks. And if you look at the misses, that overrides the other little bit of stuff he's doing good.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you can discount 5 rebounds and 4 assists, though. That is contributing to the game. He's a
I
role
agree.
player.
Yeah.
He's just a role player.
Hey, what if on them 4 or 5 misses they going out and hit 3-pointers?
How many? But he didn't. Did he not have anything that he did to contribute to the game this last game? I think Davenport always contributes. One game he had 14, 15 points. Just a few games ago.
Well, I have a question box, and OD and Greg.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather see Davenport on the court or Devo?
Come on,
Davenport.
man. Davenport.
I'd rather see blocker.
That
Well,
wasn't even an option, man.
I agree, but yeah, I mean, my point is he's playing Devo so much, but I feel like Davenport's bringing way more to the game.
You want to tell you what blocker gonna give you? He gonna give you the same rebound, same assist, but he ain't gonna be shooting all them threes and missing them. That's what he gonna give you. So
And I agree with
blocker
that.
is gonna give you a better all-around game than Davenport.
I've been a fan of blockers all year. I believe since the season has basically tanked, blockers should be getting those experience minutes.
Yeah. I think next year, if he stays around, blocker will be that guy that steps up next year. If he stays around, we got to see. Hey man, shout out to Mr. Kicks 32. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for supporting the channel. He says, man, I love the show and all you guys on the show. Also, little brother WuPig, Suey, go Hogs, man. Thanks again, man. Thank you for supporting the channel, man. We appreciate you tremendously. Yeah, I think Blocker will be. I think he'll be a good part of the team next year, more than he is this year.
I like him. I like his energy.
Yeah. What Unbiased said, man. I seen him in the comments, man. He out there. He acting funny tonight.
Yeah. His prediction are going to down south, so he ain't trying to come on.
He's got full on crow, man.
You talking about Unbiased? I don't know.
Hey, he full of crow.
I don't know where he at tonight, man. I ain't trying to hear what y'all suckers talking about.
Let me ask y'all this: what do y'all think about the senior night and who was on the floor for senior night when we had more seniors that wasn't on the floor?
I think it was a tale that they not done with their college career. I mean,
maybe they're gonna use that COVID year or something.
Yeah, why not? I mean, if you think about it, I can go to the NBA where there's no guarantees, or I can come back to school, make $200,000. And if I already graduated, I ain't even got to go to class. I just got to go practice. So
work on your game.
I could just work on my game, still, and hopefully get my draft stock up. I graduated already. I'm just here playing ball. I ain't even got to go to school.
Hey, man, what a year. Wouldn't that be fun?
That'd be fun.
Yeah, all I got to do is just around here kicking it. I'm in the library and I ain't even got to go to school. I'm trying to see what that do. I'm trying to see what that be like. I'm kicking it.
You're a super senior. You meet all the girls. Play the video games. Play ball.
I got to go to practice at 3:30.
Sign me up.
Right. I get a meal card. I'm good.
Yeah. I'm making a little bit of money.
And to make a little bit of money. Hey, yo, it's 190 people in here, man, and we ain't got to our 100 likes yet, man. We 5 off.
Oh, man.
Come on, y'all. Man. Y'all be tripping. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be tripping, man. We coming out here, man, beating the streets like that for y'all. Y'all want to live us like this? Man.
Hey, earlier you brought up, if we can switch gears, if not, that's cool. But Green, the quarterback, you were talking about football practice and why he's automatically number one.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's his height, and he's a true dual threat quarterback. That dude is tall, and he's big.
But he got match on speed too.
He's fast, yeah.
Yeah, he's fast.
I think I think that's probably where the love affair comes from Petrino. He sees that potential in his measurables. Dude is huge.
Yeah, 6'6". I mean, we talking Cam Newton.
Yeah,
If you really think about it, that's who we talking about. We're talking about Cam Newton size, Cam Newton speed.
yeah.
He
That
faster
guy,
than Cam Newton though.
he
I'm
is
just giving
athletic.
a comparable, but if he faster than Cam Newton, what we talking
They say
about?
he can make all the throws. They say he can make all the throws too.
Yeah,
I mean, 'cause
yeah.
I
I think his delivery's a little awkward
It's
from what I've
weird.
seen. I've seen a very little, but they can work on those mechanics. But that dude is so athletic. I mean, he impresses me. At least just a little bit I've seen him.
So let me do this. Go ahead, Box.
There's nobody delivery worse than Bernard Kosar's. So if his
true.
delivery if his delivery is working, leave it like that.
Yeah,
But
don't
that
try to
boy-
change.
I want how many people got the Bernie Kosar comparison in
Hey,
here?
Box just showed his age, and we all know who Bernie Kosar is.
Bernard
but
Kosar.
Yeah, we know who Bernie Kosar is, but I don't know if they know who he is.
They don't know
Check
no
this out.
Bernard Kosar.
That Nico was
Davila?
playing defense today. Nico was playing defense today. I seen one play, and he did the wrong play. And as soon as he made that wrong play, Green was gone. Quick.
Yeah, I saw that.
That guy's fast, man.
Hey man, shout out
And
to Anthony
Malachi,
Thomas. He says the WuPig podcast is special. I got you guys on instead of the Celtics and the Nuggets. Keep up the amazing work, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Man, we appreciate you, baby. We appreciate you,
Absolutely.
man. Hey, man, it be tough to talk about sometime, but hey, man, we keeping it real in the streets, man. It's tough.
hey, can you pull up Fishman's comment?
Man, which one?
OD,
Fishman got a lot of comments. man.
Nine TDs, 11. He put introceptions, but yeah, 9 TDs, 11 introceptions.
Well, we know what he mean.
I'm just messing with it.
But hey,
He doesn't seem to be a fan of Green.
but he had 8 on the ground though, so that's 17 TDs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that was kind of a point I was going to make. Yeah.
So, and I think if Bobby, I hear somebody TV.
yeah, who was that with the music in the background?
Okay, he
Box.
went away. Box ain't saying
made
that,
it-
so he the one.
Hey, me and OD figured my stuff out before we got on.
Yeah, box good.
Y'all keep
But I
hearing like
definitely hear
people
TV.
talking.
It
I hear
could
that
be.
too.
Start muting people. Mute.
Let me mute
Wes.
myself.
Yeah, it's Wes.
It's my son. That's not me. I'm sorry. He's in there watching the game. I'm finna get him to
Wes,
turn it down.
Hey, Wes, I think you owe me an apology because G. Holmes blamed it on me.
No, I didn't.
You
No, I
said-
didn't.
Hey, I didn't blame you. I didn't blame you. Make him apologize.
Hey, let me.
Hey,
I'm gonna
hey,
respond
I'm
to
gonna-
Jesse in the comments on Facebook. He said, "Let me join." Hey, Jesse, man, there is the link right there. I just threw it in there. All you gotta do is click on the link, man. It takes you to a web browser. You can come on the show, baby. We ain't holding you back just because you on Facebook. We
Nah, we
out
ain't
here,
holding you
Facebook,
back.
YouTube, Twitter, man. We doing it. We doing it out here.
Y'all come get it.
What was I gonna say?
Matt's on me tonight.
Where's that church or something?
He had a comment earlier. He said Wes is that guy that'll fart in public.
I saw that one.
and claim it. That's the thing. He'll claim
He
it.
claim it. I claim it. Hey, better out than in, man.
Man, shout out to Lorenzo Applewhite, man. He out there in Dallas, Texas, man, watching the WuPig podcast.
Man, we appreciate you, man. It was a tough year, man. I'm telling you, this was a tough year in both sports.
I
So-
got a around the horn question, man. Around
What'd
the
it do?
horn. Out of all the quarterbacks we got on the hill, which one is most likely to hit the portal after the spring?
That's easy though.
I feel like it is too.
His mama
Well,
already
let's talk
put
about it.
that
Which
out
one?
there.
Who?
It's Singleton, because the mama already put that out there a little bit after the season.
But he's still here though.
Yeah, but
I mean,
that's spring ball. After
Yeah,
spring
he
ball,
has the opportunity. Yeah,
yeah.
he can go.
And we already know where he's going because they already said it. He going to Gus Malzahn.
And sit behind KJ again.
He ain't got to do it for 1 year.
Okay.
That's
I think-
what the
So
coach
is that the
UCF?
consensus that everybody believes is going to be Malachi Singleton is most likely to leave after spring ball?
He would be my most likely, but I would not be surprised if Criswell left.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, because Criswell was supposed to get some burn last year, and he didn't get no burn. I mean, he was supposed to get it before Singletary, and
He should have played.
Yeah, and he didn't get no burn at all. So I mean, he got a little bit, but I think he should have got some. He should have got some full games. You know, the way KJ was playing. So bad line or not, he should have been able to get some burn.
The reason I
I think he should have played last year.
The reason I say Criswell because he's Arkansas, that's gonna keep him there another year. But Singleton, he gone. If he ain't nowhere near the starter, he gone.
Oh,
And
man.
you know why? Because the player that the person the mama was complaining about is still the head coach.
Yeah.
Hey, he needs to take a lesson from. Well, go ahead. I'll get back to that. Let you read that.
Man, who Matt G, man, he said, man, thank you for supporting the channel, man. We appreciate you. He said, man, good show. Y'all deliver better than Pizza Hut. WuPig.
You skip it, man. You done skip it. We bringing it to you, man. We gonna bring it to you raw and hot.
Now,
Hey, who was the guy? The Springdale 5. His mom got all involved, and he left. Went to USC. I forgot.
Mitch Mustang.
Mitch Mustang.
Yeah, he was
She
terrible.
needs to take a lesson from what happened with him. He never played.
Wait a minute, OD. What you just say?
About what?
You said he was terrible?
I said
Miss
that.
Mustang?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that was you, G Home. Mitch
I
Mustang
said-
was undefeated before Houston Nutt took him out.
Agreed.
Well,
I agree with you.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
should
it
have
was.
never pulled him.
But I mean,
He wasn't going to win
Ain't
no
no
game.
but. He was undefeated. You don't pull out an undefeated quarterback. That's how Dak Prescott got the job.
dang, man.
Dak Prescott got in the game because Tony Romo got hurt, man. Come on
He
now.
got hurt. That was,
Yeah.
But Box, them your Dallas Cowboys too. So you know what I'm saying. I respect what he said. He talking
Hey,
about
we
his
gon-
own team.
We're going to run through this comment right here. Jaden870 says, what do you guys think about Braylon Russell? Need to lose some weight, but he's definitely a powerful back. He need to be like 215, 220. I think he was like 240. And I think they'll probably slim him down. And he'll be in good shape. But yeah, I like Braylon Russell. I think he's gonna be nice. I don't know if his game is gonna translate over to SEC football right now.
Yeah, that's
I think
one thing
we
I was
won't,
worried
and I
about.
think we won't see much of him this year, to be honest with you.
Bro, he the biggest running back on the team. He gonna be your goal line running back.
Yeah, dude, big man. He big.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
6'1",
he's-
240.
He's 240. He's
Yeah.
a big
Yeah,
dude.
He will
6'1".
be. He will be the goal line running back this year because he's the biggest player on the team. Everybody else is them tweener running backs. Put the ball in his hand on the goal line. Put a fullback in there. He gonna be your goal line running back.
But
Yeah.
the way he was, I mean, when he played at Benton, I seen some of his highlights, man. The dude is, I mean, he's shifty too. So he's got a lot of, he got a lot of small back moves to be that big. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, he played in some big games at Benton too. I mean, it's
He
not like
did.
he played at low level high school games. He's been in the
Yeah.
lights.
When he
So
was in
yeah,
Hot
I
Springs-
respect him.
When he was in Hot Springs, they was trying to compare a dude to Derek McFadden. He was balling down there.
I mean, that's kind of
When he was, that might have been out there, but that's what the comparison was when he was in Hot Springs.
Hey.
Derek McFadden.
Hey.
He was killing it when he was in Hot Springs playing.
D-Max, he's on the holy grail of Razorback football. If you compare to him, you better be real
you're
good.
You're going to have to bring that.
Before he went to Benton, dude was a beast.
Yeah. Well,
I didn't see him play before Benton.
Yeah, he wasn't I wasn't paying no attention to it. Jeremiah, man, thank you for supporting the channel, man. We appreciate you. He said KJ really hurt the quarterback room. He should have left the Hogs after the 2022 season. He should have been pushed out. He killed a lot of QB's playing time. Man, you box best friend right now. Hey, man, thank you for supporting the channel, man.
Bro, if KJ was so good, Felipe Franks when he came in and took that starting job.
Nah, man, come on now.
Come on, dog.
You really talking about Felipe Franks right now?
He came in and started. KJ been there 2 years. But he came in and started when KJ was already on campus.
My problem with KJ was last season. He should have been benched.
What game?
Pick one.
I mean, it didn't matter who you put back there. They was gonna be trash.
Yeah,
anyway.
that's true. The O-line was
The offensive
awful.
line
wasn't
wasn't gonna protect nobody, man. So it didn't matter who they put back there.
I think if you put a quarterback,
that's a good point.
I think if you put a quarterback back there that can call an audible, it would have been just a little bit better. If you got a quarterback that's gonna just stick, if you got a quarterback that's just gonna stick, because there's a lot of plays that's being called in college and pros, that's a bad play. The quarterback got to get you out of that play. But if you got a quarterback that never caught an audible in his college career, what you gonna say about that? KJ never caught an audible in his whole college career.
I ain't gonna say never. But it was times where he should have and he didn't.
Hey,
I will say that.
When you find one, send it to me. I change my words.
Well, I'm not saying. I mean, listen to what I'm saying. I find it hard to believe. I mean, I agree with you 100% because I've talked about that before. And one of the games that was the most obvious where he was that he should have called a audible was at the Ole Miss game. And they were running a play, and he was running. It was over the left tackle, and they picked the same play now. You know, just like Tecmo Bowl, they picked down in A2, and all they linebackers and crowded that left hand side, and he still, pre-snap, and he still ran the play. And even the announcers and stuff, when I went back, because we were at the game, and I was like, man, what is he doing? The only thing he got to do is do something different. And I'm listening to the game in my ear, and that's the exact same thing that the announcer was saying. They was like, man, he was he should have called an audible. They came down, he still ran the play for a loss of 3 yards. So I agree with you, Box. I mean, but I ain't gonna say he ain't never. Probably. I mean, I don't know. I'll take it, but I'm just saying.
Hey, how many times KJ is a read and react quarterback. How many times y'all seen KJ read the defensive end, seen defensive end is head, still gave the running back the ball.
Yeah. Well, he always tried to rely on his speed and strength to get him over some stuff. So that's what I say.
He didn't have no speed.
Well, he was just big and strong.
Now Green got speed.
Yeah, I'm biased. Oh, he got the headphones on tonight. He mean business.
That's
got the truck driver headset on.
Them the truck driver headphones.
He mean business tonight, man.
This is the manager headphones. This is the walk around in the office with headphones.
Clean up on aisle 6. Clean up on aisle 6.
Clean up on aisle 6. This ain't a grocery store, bro.
We gotta clean up on aisle 6.
What's up,
Herb? Aisle 6. Herb.
It's a logistics company. What you talking about?
I know, man. You know, we go. Hey, you be in the closet sometime. You be in.
We don't never know where you might be at.
Sometimes be like,
one time he had a wife beater on, land on his stomach on the bed.
I was at home and I go, chill. That sounds real zesty. Yo, chill, T. That sounds real zesty. Hey, listen.
Bias come home and his kids be like, "Daddy, I'm home." They be like, "Hey, I just got off my 4th job. You know I'm Jamaican mine."
Leave me alone there, boy.
He tells his kids, man, hit me in the mic. Hit me in the mic. I can't talk to you right now.
I can't with y'all.
Hey, man, what you got to get off your chest tonight, baby?
I got 2 words for this football team right now. Not excited.
Uh-oh. Why not?
Uh-oh.
Talk to me. Why not, though?
Yo, I might as well be from Missouri. You know their slogan is the show me state. You got to show me. I'm not going to get hyped. I done spent too many years. We're gonna do something big. And then get smacked in the mouth all year. No thanks. I'm going to wait and see. Like I said, I was going to be cautious, optimistic, pessimism. That's what I got right now.
It can't be more worse than me last year, man. You know what I was, man. I was 11-1. I was 11-1, man.
Hey, just like 7-1. Just like 7-1.
I said 9 victories last year. I ain't doing it. You got to show me. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be different this year when we do our meet the hogs and we do our predictions show. Hey, man, we gonna. I mean, it's gonna be different this year. I can promise you.
I'm biased. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I want to be optimistic. I'm a Hog fan, but I've been going to the games since the early 90s. I'm getting too old to drink the Kool-Aid.
And they got no sugar in the Kool-Aid. I mean,
there ain't no sugar in the Kool-Aid, man. It ain't even red Kool-Aid. It ain't the good kind.
No, they use some old grape Kool-Aid with only use half the pack with no sugar in it.
That's that all-brand Save-A-Lot Kool-Aid they keep trying to give us.
The red and the purple together. What y'all don't know how to make no Kool-Aid. How many
we talking about the Kool-Aid we've been forced to drink. That's what we talking about.
We're forced to drink this stuff.
Yeah,
it's the same Kool-Aid Jim Jones fed people. That's what we get.
Giving us tang.
Hey, well,
giving us tang.
Hey, I'm biased. I'm sticking with I'm sticking with my 7 wins next year. But I got a question for you. I got a question for you. For you. You said something about Arkansas football team. You ain't high on or up on. They got to show you, right? Mm-hmm. Whatever you said. What part of the Arkansas basketball team this year made you think we're gonna go 7-1 in the year?
Are we doing this? Are we doing this, Box? The reason why I'm moving high on the basketball team because the basketball team has had success 3 consecutive years. Come on, Box, stop it, man. And we brought in considered one of the top transfer classes. It just wasn't the team that worked out to be. Box, don't be revisionist history. Stop it.
Bro,
don't do this revisionist history, bro. You sound like this dude Kick Science on Twitter. Like you just hate Musk so bad.
Hey, we had a losing season when you made that prediction.
Man.
No, first of all, that was me just being bold, speaking from the heart, because they at least gave me a reason to have a little bit of Kool-Aid. We've had some sugar in our Kool-Aid with basketball.
He based that prediction on prayer and hope, baby.
Pretty much. And I said I was talking with my heart, not my mind, Box. So don't use this against me to have fun with me, Box. Mama had to smack that hat off and quit playing with me.
All we gotta say now in bias is lesson learned. Lesson learned. We won't do it again.
You're gonna learn today.
Speaking of the basketball team, since y'all mentioned the basketball team, I was happy of the effort how they played. And listen, if we get Battle to come back, if Battle comes back next year, I'm going to be ecstatic about having him back because he's a player. It's just that you got to give him rope and let him do his thing. The boy can play ball, and we got to give it up for Turnover King. Turnover King was 2 for 2 from 3. He missed only 1 shot. I mean, he played well.
How many turnovers?
I think maybe 1. I think he only had 1.
That's it.
Let me look at the stats.
Why you looking?
He was 6 for 7 and 2 for 2 from 3-point land, bro. You got to give it up. You got to give him credit.
He played a good game.
All right, but let's check the turnovers first.
I guarantee he had at least 3 turnovers. I guarantee it.
OD, you have 3 turnovers on your show sometimes, so stop it.
It's okay. I'm gonna respond to Michael Kapisky. Michael, he in a better mood today, man, because he was on our dome the last show, man. But he says Hogs better get 2 linebackers and an edge rusher. I agree with the linebacker situation.
Yeah.
The linebackers are thin. We talked about that, I think, on one last show, maybe.
It's the opposite of OD right now.
Yeah, that's a big concern. Oh, burn!
I'm playing. I'm shooting.
Man,
I'm being
that's
dirty.
cold.
I ain't right.
That's
right.
cold.
I'm wrong. I'm sorry, OD. I take
That's
that
cold.
back.
It's all good, man. But hold up, edge rusher though. Edge rusher.
He don't mean that,
unbiased.
unbiased. He's mad.
Who mad? Who mad? Me?
You mad?
Oh no, I ain't
Yeah.
mad, man.
Oh no, OD.
He don't like
OD
fat jokes.
cool as a cucumber.
Man. I
He
ain't
can
never
take
mad.
the.
Hey,
I'm saying
Ellis had three turnovers. 3
He
turnovers.
did.
Told you.
All right,
Yeah.
but the man was 6 for 7 and 2 for 2 from 3. So I mean, listen, he
2
made
for
up
3.
for it
2 for 3. But yeah, he had a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played well. But I mean,
The Hogs.
I mean, we still got to play Wednesday though. We still got to play. We can't get higher than 11.
Yeah, it's
So
true.
it
This
is what it is.
is.
We just play till the season's over with. They just go out there and give their best effort. I'm not making no predictions. I don't think we're going to go any further than maybe 2 wins in the tournament, maybe. But just go play with your heart, and put it all on the line, and we'll just call this season a lost season, as I've been saying it was.
I think we still have a shot at the NIT.
Muss is going to be back next year too. So all of y'all talk screaming Muss leaving. Muss is going to be back next year, and we going to kick butt next year, and y'all go eat crow for all the shade that's been thrown at them.
Hey man, one thing I ain't gonna never do is I ain't gonna be ashamed. I said what you see what it say.
I said what I said.
Man, I said what I said, man. I ain't gonna.
Hey, if he comes back and we kick butt, we're all gonna be happy.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
We want to win. We want to win.
Yeah, contrary to what some of the people who be mad at the WuPig podcast, well, listen, we want to win, but the fact of the matter is we've been close to bottom of the barrel. So when you're bottom of the barrel, the shots got to fly, bro. Nobody's safe.
Hey, that's the thing.
That
if you don't want us on your head, just win.
Al Davis, just win, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
All you got to do is win.
Hey, go back and watch Mississippi State versus Arkansas last year, and then tell me how you can get pumped up about that crap.
Yeah.
Go back and watch BYU Arkansas.
Yeah. We not going to be scoring no 3 points with no Bobby Petrino. Bobby Petrino be out there throwing the ball himself.
I think Petrino might he might slap Pittman if we do that.
I'm very concerned about the defense, though. I'm concerned about the defense.
But one thing, if you saw those clips online from Natty Sports, man, shout out to them, man. They did a great job on their content today. I must give love where love and respect is due. I give it up. The content they had of Pittman working with the offensive lineman. He was working with the offensive lineman. Bobby Petrino was doing his own thing. Now they did show some clips of him working with Bobby, but I like the fact that Pittman was actually over there on the offensive lineman. He was in their grill. Like, man, no, this is what you do. Hey, so it just shows that Pittman truly trusts Bobby Petrino. He trusts Bobby Petrino to do what Bobby Petrino gonna do.
OD, I got a question though. I think he trusted Enos, and I think that was the problem.
Man, I
think he.
I don't know why
he tried to give the offense.
I disagree. You know why I disagree?
Go for it. I want to hear your take on this.
I disagree that he didn't trust Enos, because if he trusted Enos, they would have not shortened the playbook for KJ. That's one. Two, because they shortened the playbook for KJ because KJ couldn't handle the playbook. He couldn't, because he's a one or two read quarterback. Also, he didn't trust him because the players wasn't feeling Enos, right? The players wasn't feeling Enos like that. So if the players are not confident in the offensive coordinator, what makes us think that he had the confidence in the offensive coordinator? It was just too many circumstances and situations regarding the Enos.
Well, but there's more variables in that. He shortened the playbook because we were halfway through the season at that point and it wasn't working. He had to do something, and he did not feel confident in bringing Criswell in to grab an offense mid-season and take it. He thought KJ gave us the best chance to win. he also knew the O-line was awful.
Do you think they actually ran the whole playbook with KJ? Do you really believe that we ran the whole Enos playbook? If we go back to the old Enos teams from 14 and 15,
I don't think we'll run the whole playbook with Petrino this year. I don't think we have enough time for them to learn it all.
That's good.
Man,
that's legitimate.
That's hard. That's hard.
That's legitimate. That is definitely the language, the lingo, the signals. All that. That's very difficult to pick
Enos
up.
was brand new. They
They
came in from the former O coordinator. Enos ran a completely different offense. So it's not like we're saying KJ is stupid. It's just hard. That's not easy to do in one season or one half a season, off season.
Hey Wes, you know what determines? Hey Wes, you know what determines how much offense that you're going to install? Is what the quarterback can pick up.
His Wonderlic scores might be a little low, is what Box is saying.
Well, it could be, but I'm just saying though, any of the five of us could study a playbook, and I bet there's a lot of that we're not going to pick up in an off season. There's a lot of reads you have to make as a quarterback. There's a lot of progressions you have to make as a quarterback. That doesn't happen in one off season.
Bro, a good smart quarterback can pick up 70% of your offense if they smart.
I'll say this, and I'm going to compare what Box said, and I know I'm comparing oranges to apples here, but Dobbs, NFL quarterback, went from Arizona to Minnesota in 1 week, different language, but the game of football is pretty much the same. It was able to start and be efficient and went on a winning streak.
And then started losing like a mug.
He did because he's not a good quarterback.
But OD,
what he said
OD
was
that
this.
fit him.
Yeah, he said football is the same. It may be different language, maybe different verbiage just based on the team you are on. He said, but it's the same game. It's the same
But
game.
you're talking NFL to college.
I understand.
If you would have taken Enos, if he had one season and you brought Browse in under KJ for an off season, KJ would have played much better in my opinion. But you tried to make KJ into an NFL pocket passer, which he is not. That's not his game.
Bro, KJ is an 8-year senior. Why he can't pick it up? He should know everything. He should know everything about everything when it comes to playing college football. Why he can't pick it up?
Listen, my
Systems
phone's going to die on
matter.
me soon.
Systems
This is my
matter.
good phone. Can I make this statement real quick? My phone's going to die on me real soon. I want to make this statement before I end up having to cut out. Box is hard on everybody. He expects the absolute best from everybody, which is a great and a bad thing as well. Not everybody is capable of that level, Box. Just like you're not capable of having great takes all the time. You just got to remember that, bro. Come on, man. It's a balance.
My takes, I'm gonna let you slide with that one.
But systems matter in the
I'm
game.
not a Razorback fan.
Well, listen, I love you guys. My phone's going to die on me.
All right,
bro.
Plug it up, man.
1%. I'm at work, too. I got to get back to work, baby.
Clean up on aisle 6.
Oh,
Clean up on aisle 6.
No, actually, no.
Herb,
OD said Bayfall made a spiel on aisle 7.
Hey,
you know he
I'm
failed.
biased.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Hey, I'm biased.
Yes, sir.
I got two things. Who you think gonna win tomorrow?
What y'all talking about? Boxing?
Who you think gonna win tomorrow? Come on, cause you gotta go.
His phone died. He
Oh. Hey, his forehead won tonight.
his phone died on the boys, man. Man, it has been a great show. Uh-oh, he calling back in. He want the smoke, man. Let me get Unbiased back on, man, real quick. Hold up, man. Unbiased, hold on. Something wrong with it's dead. I'm assuming it's dead. Yeah, I think he did. But it's been a good show, man. I appreciate everybody for coming on and kicking it with us tonight, man. We got over 200 people on the DOT in the building. If you ain't done so, you already know. Hit the like button. Make us blow up so they have no choice but to let us into practice so we can bring you even better content. You know how OD get down. It's going to be top notch.
They don't want us up there, man. You know what I'm saying?
Top-notch.
They blocking us, man. They trying to block your boys, man. I told y'all.
Hey,
Email him.
Hey, do us
email
another
him.
favor. Hold on. Do us another favor. If you ain't done so, make sure you subscribe. Help us get to that 3,000 subscriber point by the end of the month, man. It is March the 7th. We trying to get to 3,000 by March 31st. If the 200 people in here are not subscribed, hey, man, create a YouTube account. Make sure you go and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Make us blow up. Make us glow up, man. Man, now, Wes, you got any last words before we get up out of here, man?
I guess I'm ready for football season. Let's see what Green can do. I'm excited about the offense, man. Let's see if they can do anything miraculous this year. Also, hey, man, I appreciate everybody's hard work on the podcast. It's been it's very entertaining, and thanks for everybody in the comments too. You should jump on and have fun with everybody. Keep up the good work, Box. You too, man. I like your takes. I don't always agree with them, but I like them.
Now before I come to you, Box. Before I come to you, Jeremiah had to shoot some shots at you real quick. He said, "No Box, just a realistic Hog fan. He speaks the truth, no matter how ugly it may be. Because when the Hogs do their job, he also gives credit when credit is due."
That ain't no shots at Box.
You right.
He trying to get Box some love. Real quick.
I just heard no Box, so I was like, I'm gonna get an attitude with this one. But he was really giving you love.
He just defended me with all the other haters. That's all he doing. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that,
man. Box, keep being you, man. Keep being you.
Now, shout out to Jeremiah for supporting the channel, man. We appreciate you 100%. Now, Box, any last words before we get up out of here?
I just want to tell G Holmes and Deezy, I appreciate y'all for letting me come on with OD today. I feel privileged. So anytime y'all want to go take off and do y'all thing, just let me know. I got you.
Well, we gonna have you back here next Thursday too.
Hey, OD, guess what? And we started on time.
That's facts.
That's not a shot at me. That's a shot at the bad little brother.
The bad little brother always late.
He always late.
Hey, man.
What do they call that, man? I can't say it. What do they call it?
Hey, that's CP time,
you know what it is.
That's CPT.
Hey, G, take us out of here, baby.
Yo, man. Once again, man, it's your boy G Holmes in the building, a.k.a. Big Sexy. Yo, man, we appreciate y'all, man. And like we've been preaching to you, y'all help your boys out, man. We trying to get to 3,000 for our first year. So help us out, man. Go tell a friend to tell a friend, man, and come and to come kick it with us, man. We doing it like this, man, and we going to keep bringing you even more and more. Next thing, April the 13th for the spring game, we will be up on the hill, man. We're going to bring a cast of characters with us. OD, the bad little brother, Big Sexy, hey, Coach Box. We're going to have a bunch of people coming. There's a lot of people that want to come kick it with us, man. So we'll be dropping some places that we're going to be up there. I think most of us going to get up there on Friday night. We're going to go to the game, man. And then after the game, we're going to go kick it for a little bit. So y'all come and kick it with us. Also, August the 31st, the first game of the year, we all will be again in Little Rock for the UAPB Arkansas game. Mark that down on your calendar. We're going to have a big tailgate, man. We're going to have some of our sponsors out there. 3M Electric going to be out there. We're going to be cooking. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff. I'm sure Insurance Max is going to come through. Man, we just want to show some love to our fans, man, that we've had a really great year. It's been fun. So y'all come and kick it with us on August the 31st in Little Rock, Arkansas at War Memorial Stadium. The WuPig Podcast will be in the building. But while we saying all that, you know what we do want you to have? Hey, man, we want you guys to experience peace of mind with Insurance Max. They are your one-stop solution for home, auto, and commercial insurance statewide. So don't wait. Call today for a free no obligation quote. Secure your future with Insurance Max. It's where protection meets affordability. Yo, give your boys Wes or Caleb a call and safeguard where matters the most. That number is 870-534-2823. Again, that number is 870-534-2823. And again, the OGs in the building, 3M Electric. Hey, they are your trusted electrical contractor that's serving Northwest Arkansas. And guess what they do, man? They do both commercial and residential electrical work. So guess what, man? That is awesome. And they are an SDVOSB. That is a service disabled veteran-owned small business. These guys are both reliable and dependable, and no job is too big or too small. So for all your electrical needs, give your boys over there at 3M Electric a call. That number is 479-408-9865. Again, that number is 479-408-9865. So shout out to our sponsors, 3M Electric and Insurance Max. Yo, it's been another great show, family. And man, y'all know what Big Sexy like to say, man. I said what I said, man. And we out.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's the 501, baby. You know how we get down on the WuPig Podcast. Shout out OD, shout out